The card for today is Huathe. I hope I pronounced that right. Or hawthorn. This one's a difficult one for me. It represents the letter H and is the 6th character in the Ogham. It represents the time when Persephone returns to her mother Demeter. If you follow along, that type of mythology. But what it is it's a sacred time to prepare for the birth. Just like you would prepare the nursery and your home, baby-proof it before the baby is born and make sure that the nursery is ready. This is a time to do the same in your life. We all have things that we're working on bringing in, and we have to make sure that our minds, our spirits, and our homes have the space that is correct for it, not just the space, but the correct welcoming space. And so it's time to purify our lives in whatever way we've kind of been ignoring that. So whether it is that you need to fast because you've been eating some junk food lately, or it's time to take a look at what you've got stored in any of your storage spaces and donate what you no longer need. If it's, taking time to clean up that corner you no longer really look at and you haven't dusted, it's time to take meaningful action, take the time to dust and replace all of those things in the way that you would like to see them, to really let go of what no longer serves you, and to purify yourself. The card also speaks about chastity, and so not that you need to, abstain from sex, but make sure that your sexual life is a life that you resonate with. And whether that means, no longer entertaining someone wants to have sex with you in the guise of friendship, or that means taking a look at, the type of partner you're looking for in a sexual aspect. It's time to really align that with yourself and your current desires. The card is also asking us to protect the things that we hold dear to us from outside influences. So your inner thought patterns, your inner spirituality, not to be in a fearful way, but to make sure that we have, just like you would child-proof your home, to make sure your child doesn't get injured. The ideas and the feelings and the beliefs that we hold inside are dear to us, just like a newborn baby is. And it is time to make sure that we are, protecting the things that we hold dear to us, intellectually and spiritually, from things that may be sharp corners. You don't want someone coming in with harshness on something that isn't ready to meet criticism. You don't want someone coming in and influencing something that you haven't quite sorted out for yourself yet. It is also a call to reconnect to the magic in our lives and the time of our lives when we were children and we believed in things like unicorns and fairies, and to really delve into the piece of us that believes in magic. And I think that is part of the aspect of protecting our inner world. Not to, say go off and go unicorn hunting, or start to, really dive off the deep end into anything. But it's time to look into the places that we let go of because people from the outside would have ridiculed us, or that we were talked out of it. As children, we believe in Santa Claus. We believe in the power of miracles, really, and the magic of life. And we believe that things can magically happen. And that energy is essential to carry into adulthood. Not the story of Santa Claus, but that feeling of magic is possible. The unbelievable can become believable. And to take that energy and plant it into the creative ideas that we know can happen. Let's say you wanted to write a book. You know that writing books is possible, but you have to believe in the magic that your book will be successful and entertaining and something worth reading and buying for you to write a successful book. And so that magic becomes an essential part of planting the seeds and having the sacred space for that baby to be birthed. Another aspect of this card is speaking of the preparation for the mystical marriage, which is the marriage between the head and the heart, and the divine and masculine and divine feminine principles within you, and possibly even your own divine counterpart, like to prepare yourself to make sure that you aren't carrying any emotional baggage and trauma from the past. And that again goes into believing in the magic of, there is a partner for you that is here to bring out the best in you. And when you align yourself with the right things and you practice, making sure that you are taking care of the small and sacred spaces in yourself and in your life, it gives space for that person to come into your life. And that is what we're being asked to do today, is to clean up whatever might be blocking the small things in our life from feeling safe to be there, and also to purify and to prepare for this, marriage of yourself to the divine things in your life, your partnerships, your careers, your opportunities. All of those things come when we really let go of the stories we have been telling ourselves, and we dust off, the things that we haven't been looking at, and we believe in the magic of life again. And so today, spend some time connecting with, if you have hawthorn trees around you, it might be a time to find one and, just take in the miracle of nature. Pay attention to the small, beautiful things that you would overlook. Try to draw in that magic of being a child again and believing in, like I said, unicorns and fairies and the magic of Santa Claus and Christmas if you celebrate that, or even just, the miracle of synchronicity. Allow yourself to be, find yourself a little lost in that joy of, oh my gosh, I can't believe that lined up. Or, I always get really excited, and it's funny to the cashier, but when you go to the grocery store and your total is an even number, like, what are the odds? And I allow myself to feel a little joy. I allow myself to feel a little joy just about everywhere, to be honest. That's just me. I find that to be, a good fuel for life, is to find the little joys. But today the card is asking us to do the same, to remember what it felt like to have magic. And to do that is to, again, purify ourselves from the naysayers in life. I'm sure we all remember when something we thought was real was shattered, and all of a sudden doubt was introduced into our life, and criticism, and probably shame. People try to shame us out of the things that we think are possible. And today is a day to take those shameful feelings and those doubts and to get rid of them, to really believe in the magic of your own possibility, and to believe in the magic of life, and to really connect with the divine opportunities that are available to us in this lifetime.